Good day, children. Hope you all are fine. Today, let us go on with Unit 5 Supplementary. Children, this is a revision video, children. Already we have done it. It is just a revision. It is a revision part now. Now, what does the lesson says, children? The lesson talks about the mood of a teacher. The lesson is about the singing lesson. It is the story of a music teacher, Miss Meadow, who goes to teach her singing lesson in a very bad mood. Obviously, when teacher she goes with a bad mood to the class, no children, she will not concentrate much on the class. That's what the lesson portrays. Now, why the teacher is in a bad mood? In the sense, she receives a letter from her fiancé announcing his decision to put an end to their relationship. Now, who is a fiancé, children? The one who is about to marry, he is known as fiancé. A teacher's personal life and disappointment can affect every other sphere of her work. Isn't it, children? See, you would have seen this scenario. Sometimes, one of your teacher, when she enters the class with a bad mood, obviously, the way how she used to teach the class, that effect might not be there. That particular day when teacher is angry, her reaction will totally be different. The same thing here the lesson portrays. Now, the main character here is Miss Meadow and her fiancé. His name is Basil. And the science mistress, Miss Wyatt. Now, what happens, children, when Miss Meadow, she receives the letter from a fiancé that he is not willing to marry her. This letter, it makes her upset. She's very sad with this letter, and with that sad mood she enters the class. When she enters the class, obviously morning hours you would have seen children how happy they enter the school. Children, they were laughing, jumping, talking to each other. They were just running around the teacher, and her colleagues, Miss Meadow colleagues, they just wish her in the morning, but she doesn't respond to anyone. Science mistress, when she asks her, hi Miss Meadow, the climate is very good, what a nice day today, when she goes with with her warm talk, Miss Meadow, she is not interested to answer her. She shows, instead of that, she pours her anger on everyone. The one who talks to her, whoever talks to her, she pours her anger on them. Now, when she reaches the class, the children, they were so happy. They wish the teacher. They go around the teacher, but the teacher, she asked them to be quiet. All get seated. Be seated in your place. Take your lesson. We'll start with the lesson straight away. She goes with the lesson. But generally, this doesn't happen. Generally, Miss Meadow, when she enters the class, she talks to her children. For sometimes she really talks to them in a very happy mood. Then she starts with the lesson. But that particular day, since she was in a bad temper, she straight away went on with the lesson. And this is how the class. The class depends on the mood of the teacher, children. Where the teacher is in a calm mood, when she is in a joyful mood, obviously, the class goes in a very fantastic manner. The lesson very clearly portrays the mood of the teacher matters a lot in handling the students. Now, here when the teacher, she enters the class, she calms the children. She asks them to be quiet. She tells them to go on with the lesson. And her favorite student, children, even when her Mary is her favorite student. She's in a habit of presenting yellow flowers, chrysanthemum, yellow flowers to the teacher. Every day, she presents a flower to the teacher. She says, hello, miss, how are you? Just with a warm talk, she hands over she gives flour to the teacher. But that particular day, no, the teacher, she was not in a mood to accept the flowers. She just keeps the flowers aside and she asks the children to take the page. Let us go on with the lesson. She straight away go on with her singing lesson. And the way she teaches them to sing, no, she her entire mood is reflected in the singing. What a bad mood she was, the same way the song was also trained to the children. She asked the children to sing in a louder manner, in a very no loud tone. She keeps telling them to sing in a mournful voice, and the children, the same way how she trains the children, no, the children also, they go on with the same way of singing. The younger children, no, they started crying while they sing, and the senior most children, their face become red. This all portraits, no, the way how the teacher wants the children to sing. It depends on the mood of the children, the mood of the teacher. When the teacher mood is good, no, children, obviously the class is jovial, everything goes in a fine manner. But when the teacher mood is upset, the entire reflection of a mind is fallen on the class. She trains her children in the same manner how she how her mindset is. When she's in a sad mindset, obviously the class what she teach the children, no, it goes in the same mindset. She's not focusing on the students. Whenever she teach them, she goes in the thought of Basil. She keeps thinking, what made this man to cancel her engagement? Why is he not willing to marry her? What did it went wrong? So many things, no, it kept ringing in her mind. Her meeting with the Basil, how she enjoyed her meeting with the Basil, and the letter that he sent. After reading the letter from Basil, Miss Meadow, she was totally upset. The lines of the letter, it kept on reflecting in her mind. And both the way she kept thinking about Basil, her good memories when she met the Basil, and also the letter what Basil has sent to her. It keeps on ringing in her mind, and where she is not able to concentrate to the class. And when all she thinks of the Basil letter, asking him to cancel the engagement, her mind, she becomes still more sad, and she asks the girls to sing still louder in a mournful tone, in a mournful voice. She's asking the children to sing the song still louder and louder. She keeps on asking the children to raise the voice, as if the song, children, it was not like a song, it went like it was a lament. It is a crying tone, where you sing any sad song, where you cry and sing a sad song. Just imagine how it will be. In such a way she trained the children to sing the song. And as the class was going on, all of the sudden Miss Meadow, she gets a call from a student. She comes there and she says, Miss HM is calling you in her room. And Miss Meadow, she wants her children, asking them to be quiet. Meanwhile, she returns. She goes to her HM room. Headmistress, she gets a telegram over there to Miss Meadow. Now This HM, she is much worried what might be the telegram. Obviously, children, telegrams, 90% that is sad news. So HM, she really feels pity on Miss Meadow. She asks Miss Meadow to sit down. She tell her to first be calm, and then she says, Miss, I have received a telegram to you. Actually, the telegram was from Basil, asking her not to go much deep in the lesson. He has gone mad while writing the lesson. While writing the letter, not to concentrate much on the letter. that was a telegram from Basil. And now when Meadow, she reads this telegram, no, Meadow, she feels very happy. She was so happy that she couldn't put up her happiness. Now, headmistress, no, she asked Meadow, is there any sad news? Does the telegram consist of sad news? Miss Meadow, she says, no, ma'am, it is very happy news. The letter is from my fiancé. So and so she just says, it's a happy news. And headmistress, she says, no, she wants the teacher, asking her to tell her relatives not to send any more telegrams to the school. That also unwanted messages all should not be sent to school. Telegrams can be sent if it is any sad news, any emergency or anything sad happening. It could be forwarded. Unless and until telegram should not be sent. She wants the teacher, saying that hereafter she should not get such a telegram to school. And now Miss Meadow, no, she goes to the class after getting the letter from Basil. No, she's so happy that she goes to the class. And after reaching the class, only then she concentrated. These girls, no, they were singing in a mournful tone. The song is so good, but children are singing in a mournful tone. In a lament, they were singing. She just asked children, why are you singing in such a way? The song is so nice, the lyrics are so good, but see the way how you sing. She really failed to understand that this is the tone that she has taught to the children. And later on she realizes, no, when the teacher is in a bad mood, obviously the working part of the teacher will not be to the mark. And the flowers that was given by Mary to Miss Meadow, no, this yellow chrysanthemum, she noticed the flowers, she takes the flowers from there, she conveys her thanks to Miss Mary, and Mary is also happy. And when everything is fine, children, Miss Meadow, she teaches the children the real way of singing, how the song should be sung in a joyful manner, in a pleasant way. She really teaches the children the right lesson of the singing, the right lesson of the music class she goes on. Now, what does the lesson says, children? What does it conclude? It says, Miss Meadows, on receiving the good news, she became happy she was so happy that she was on the wings of hope, love and joy. Isn't it, children? Unless she did not get the letter from Basil, she was in a sad mood. Everything was going upside down over there. But the moment she get the letter from Basil, she was so happy that she was she couldn't put up her happiness. That much happy she was. There is no limit for her happiness. She stopped the girls singing in an awful and dreadful song. She asked them not to look sorrow and any longer, and advised them to remain warm, joyful and eager. This is what the lesson says, children. The entire lesson portrays on the mindset of the teacher. Okay, it is reality, children. See, even you would have come across in these years together, one way or the other, for sure you would have come across any one of your subject teacher who really enters the class in a bad mood. You would have seen the reaction of the teacher. How does the teacher react? Isn't it? And when the teacher is in her normal mood, you could have seen how the teacher reacts. There's a difference. So the lesson portrays the mindset of the teacher. Yes, children, in any way, children, I want you to go on with the video part once and then read the lesson. Children, now let us go on with the short answers of the lesson, children. This will help you to understand the lesson better. Now, what was the knife that Miss Meadow carried with her? She didn't carry any knife with her, children. But here, the author, he says it's a knife. In real sense, the teacher, she didn't carry any knife along with her. The words that was written in the letter, the letter what she received from the Basil, no, those words it relates to knife. It is like dagger in her heart. The words, no children, it poked in Meadows' heart just like a dagger. That is what the poet says, as if she is carrying a knife. But in real sense, she was not carrying any knife to the class. No, in fact, no children, the knife was not a real one. It was a letter written by Miss Meadows' fiancé, Basil, informing her that he was not interested to marry her. So, this was the wording, it was related to knife. Okay. The letter gave a very sharp despair buried deep in her heart like a wicked knife. Okay. Now next, what kind of relationship existed between Miss Meadow and science mistress? Actually, science mistress, no children, she was happy the moment she entered the school. She was happy, and this happiness was not tolerated by Miss Meadow, because Miss Meadow, she was not happy. The moment she read the letter, her entire mindset was changed, and she hate Miss no science mistress. She hated mistress for her happiness. Why was Miss Meadow upset and dejected? Miss Meadow was upset and dejected because of her fiancé Basil. He has sent the letter that he is not willing to marry her. How would Miss Meadow usually treat Mary? How did her behavior towards the girl change that day? Every day, no children, Mary, when she gives this chrysanthemum to Miss Meadow, no, she says, "Hi, Mary, fine. Thank you for the flowers." No, she talks to the girl in a cheerful manner, and even the girls were really happy with the teacher. But that particular day, no, the teacher was so sad that she did not accept the flowers. She took the flowers and kept aside. Now, this was really shocking to Mary. And instead of talking in a polite manner to the girls, she started shouting at them. She said, "Let us go on with the lesson. Take page number so and so." She asked them to take page number 14, and she went on with her class straight away. Why had Miss Meadow chosen a lament as a lesson that particular day? Miss Meadow, no children, she had chosen a lament as a lesson. On that particular day, she chosen the sad song because her mind was totally sad. Her heart was filled of grief. To express, to pour out her grief, she went on with the sad song. What brought agony to the girls during the music lesson? Miss Meadow had selected a lesson which would be more tragic than anything else. It was a lament on page number 14. Lament, in the sense, children, a very sad narrative song is known as lament. Okay, every note was a sight, a sob, a groan, an awful moment. Every verse of the song, children, it was really stating sadness. She thought that music lesson in such a strange, strong, stormy note that the younger girls began to feel positively frightened. The girls, no children, young girls, no, they were really frightened too. They were frightened of the song. The words were sad, and apart from that, the teacher also asked the girls to sing in very sad tone. No? Obviously, children were frightened with the songs, especially the young children, the younger girls. Bring out the substance of Basil's letter to Miss Meadow. What was the substance, children? What was written in the letter actually? In his letter, Basil wrote to Miss Meadow that he was not interested to marry, and the idea of settling down filled him with regret. And if he would marry her, then their marriage would be a mistake. This was the wording written in Basil's letter. After reading this wording only, Miss Meadow, she went on sad. Why did Miss Watt summon Miss Meadow to her room? Why summon in the sense, why did she call, why did Miss Watt in the sense headmistress, why did she call Meadow to her room? Miss Watt, she called her to her room because she wanted to give her a telegram which had come to Miss Meadow. Miss Watt, she wanted to hand over the telegram which has come to Miss Meadow. How did Miss Meadow express her joy when she returned to the music class? After reading the letter, Miss Meadow, she was happy, no children. Now, how did she express that happiness to the children? Miss Meadow, when she returned to the class, no children, she started to teach a happier song in page 32. Actually, children were going on with page 14, but the moment she went to the class in happy mood, she went with another song. She went on to page 32. She picked up the yellow flowers, chrysanthemum, and held it to her lips. That she expressed her happiness. When she was sad, she asked the girls to sing sad song. When she was happy, she asked them to sing a happy song from page 32. Explain the cause of Miss Meadow joy at the end. What made her to feel this joy in the children? Why was she happy at the end of the lesson? Miss Meadow, once again, she received the telegram from Basil asking Miss Meadow to not to pay attention to his previous letter, in which he wrote that if he marry her, it would be a mistake. Further, he admitted that he must have been mad while writing the letter. Okay, which means he has written the letter in his madness, and he asked her not to pay attention to his previous letter. So this wordings made Miss Basil happy, and obviously the entire class scenario changed. Yes, children, I hope you would have understood the lesson better. Do read the lesson, children. Once again, I am telling you, do read the lesson.